2 Samuel chapter 21. And there was a scarcity of food in the days of David for 3 years, year after year. And David sought the face of Yah. And Yah answered, because of Shemu'el in his bloodthirsty house, because he killed the Gibeonites. And the sovereign therefore called the Gibeonites and spoke to them. Now the Gibeonites were not of the children of Israel, but of the remnant of the Amorites. And the children of Israel had sworn protection to them, but Shemu'el had sought to strike them in his ardor for the children of Israel and Yehudah. So David said to the Gibeonites, what should I do for you? And with what do I make atonement, so that you bless the inheritance of Yah? And the Gibeonites said to him, it is no matter of silver or gold between us, and Shemu'el or his house, neither is it for us to put to death any man in Israel. And he said, whatever you say, I do for you. And they said to the sovereign, the man who consumed us and plotted against us, that we should be destroyed from remaining in all the border of Israel. Let 7 men of his sons be given to us, and we shall hang them before Yah in Geba of Shemu'el, whom Yah chose. And the sovereign said, I give them. And the sovereign spared Mephibosheth, son of Jehonathan, son of Shemu'el, because of the oath of Yah that was between them, between David and Jehonathan, son of Shemu'el. And the sovereign took the 2 sons of Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah, whom she bore to Shemu'el, Armoni, and the other Mephibosheth, and the 5 sons of Michal, the daughter of Shemu'el, whom he brought up for Adriel, son of Barzillai, the Maholathite, and gave them into the hands of the Gibeonites, and they hung them on the hill before Yah. So the 7 fell together, and were put to death in the days of harvest, in the first days, in the beginning of barley harvest. And Rizpah, daughter of Aiah, took sackcloth and spread it for herself on the rock, from the beginning of harvest until the late rains poured on them from the heavens. And she did not allow the birds of the heavens to rest on them by day, nor by the beasts of the field by night. And David was informed that Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah, the concubine of Shemu'el, had done. And David went and took the bones of Shemu'el and the bones of Jehonathan his son from the men of Yabesh Gilead, who had stole them from the street of Bethshan, where the Philistines had hung them up, after the Philistines had struck down Shemu'el in Gilboa. And he brought up the bones of Shemu'el and the bones of Jehonathan his son from there, and they gathered the bones of those who had been hung, and buried the bones of Shemu'el and Jehonathan his son in the land of Benjamin in Selah, in the burial site of Kish his father, and did all that the sovereign commanded. And after that Yah heard prayer for the land. And the Philistines were again fighting against Israel. So David and his servants with him went down and fought against the Philistines, and David was weary. And Yishbo ben Nob, who was one of the sons of the giant, the weight of whose bronze spear was 300 pieces, who was wearing a new sword, spoke of striking David. But Abishai, son of Suriah, came to help him, and struck the Philistine and killed him. Then David's men swore to him, saying, do not go out with us to battle any more, lest you be put out of the lamp of Israel. And it came to be afterward that there was a battle again with the Philistines at Gob. And Sibbecai the Hushathite struck Saph, who was one of the sons of the giant. And there was a battle with the Philistines again at Gob, and at Elhanan, son of Ya'areh Oregim, the Bethlehemite, struck Goliath the Gittite, the shaft of whose spear was like a weaver's beam. And there was a battle in Gath again, where there was a man of great height, who had 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot, 24 in number. And he also was descended from the giants. And he reproached Israel, and Jehonathan son of Shimi, the brother of David, struck him. These 4 were born to the giant in Gath, and they fell by the hand of David and by the hand of his servants.